After scouring the kingdom for all 39 hidden treasure chests, our reward is... Wow, you found them all. Just that one line of dialogue. And arguably the 39 treasures, but that's boring. But anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here because of this door over here. It's been sealed, no period. Look, the shiny stone is reacting. Yeah, remember the shiny stone from, I think, Moleville? This is what it's being used for. Very pixely dimension you have here. Greetings. I am Culex, Dark Knight of Vanda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. But this world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own world. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge your strongest knight. Will you accept my challenge? You will enter combat against me?
Okay.
On guard! Then you get into the fight, and his sprite is way bigger. I don't know why it's so tiny in the overworld. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time. And I will consume you. Because I didn't have lunch today, so I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, this is Culex. I don't know why it's always a name like Culex, or Sephiroth, or Genova. Why can't it just be like Ralph? So my strategy for this fight is going to be mostly going all in. Gonna boost everybody that I can, as much as I can, which it's not going to last very long probably, because he uses, I think it's called Shredder a lot, and Shredder removes all boosts. But I'll at least start with this. Why not? Also a problem is... Oh wait, Mega Drain? No, that's... never mind. We're good. Also worth noting is that this fight music is the boss battle music from Final Fantasy IV. So if you have played that game, it should sound very familiar. Right, I'm going to start with Rock Candy. A nice, strong Rock Candy. Yeah. Ooh, and a freebie. Very good. Is Gino... Gino is not fainting yet. That's good. Petal Blast. Not to be confused with Petal Crash, which is a game that I have not played, but seems potentially fun, I don't know. Yeah, lots of... Yeah, you just get all your attacks out of the way now. Get your kicks in, because it's not going to mean much once I use more Rock Candy. Yeah, that's mostly my strategy right now, is just use lots of Rock Candy. Wait, that's a freebie too? Jeez. I feel like I'm getting a little bit too lucky with this fight. Yeah, Shredder. Oh well, it's gonna be 200 now instead of 300, but that's okay. Maybe I should use one of the red essences. That might be a good idea. So that I can actually use one of these mushroom fools who are sitting next to me. Yeah, and also, Gino's dead, and Gino's, yeah. Maybe I'm not getting that lucky with the fight, it's a little bit... Okay, pick me up. We've got a few of these. I will say, if you use Peach for this fight, why is every single item that I have a freebie? I'm not complaining, but that's a little ridiculous. I didn't, like, cheat the system. Anyway, I was gonna say that when you have Peach for this fight, Peach combined with Lazy Shell, especially also combined with Star Egg, that's an almost unstoppable combination. It's not entirely unstoppable, but it's pretty close. Okay, I will Geno boost Geno, actually. How much do I really care? I'm just gonna go Rock Candy. Let's just do it. Let's just get it over with. Really? Why? What are the odds of something being a freebie anyway? Because that feels actually ridiculous. I swear I'm not cheating. I swear. This is not... Okay, pick me up, Mario. I feel like cheating at a boss fight like this. Seriously, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, that's a powerful attack. Okay. I am going to Red Essence myself. What is it? Is it going to be a freebie? No, not that time. Okay, good. So there is There is a limit. Maybe I just have to not say anything. Maybe that's the trick. Okay, pick me up, Gino. I'm having to do this so much. Okay, no freebies anymore. We're good. We're past that. The phase of absurd luck is now over. Hopefully it is not followed up by a phase of extreme bad luck. Okay, I'm gonna go, of course, rock candy. Because this is what I've been saving all of the big items for. Like, we do still have, oh yeah, I forgot to boost him. Oh well, it doesn't matter, it's fine. Was that another freebie? I wasn't paying attention. I've just lost track at this point. This is absurd. Anyway. What was I saying? Wow, that totally threw me off. All of those freebies. It's like freebie golf. That was supposed to be a frisbee golf joke. It didn't really work that well. Okay, more rock candy. What was I gonna say? Generally, my strategy for this fight would be to first use all the super powerful items, because this is the fight that I've been saving them for. We do have Smithy after this, of course, but I don't think Smithy is gonna be as bad. Like, both fights are hard, but this one's harder. So this is the one that's worth dumping all of this on. Unless you're doing the remake, I guess, and the remake has more fights than this. There's another Culex-esque fight in that game, but for the original's purposes, this is the hardest fight in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna go just standard practice here. Also, because the order of the HP is green crystal, blue, red, then yellow, as far as lowest to highest, it's good to start, you know, attacking in that order. And rock candy one more time. One more time for the road. Unless it gives us a freebie, in which case I guess it's going to be 2 or 3 more times for the road. Jeez, why? This... I don't think this is supposed to happen. But okay. I feel like it's almost handing me this fight. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? This is like a... I don't know, this is like a YouTube scheme. Not a scheme, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but like a sort of clickbaity looking video of, hey, I opened a store where everything is free. That's what this is. Okay, finally we're out of rock candy. I don't have to... I can do normal attacks now. Or just any other attack at all. So fire is weak to ice. Do I have any ice attacks? I have snowy. Which, I mean, I can start with this anyway. Rotate control pad. See what this does. Should mostly do damage to red. Not that much damage. Star Egg would have actually been better. I will eventually bring Gino back. Yeah, what about normal attack for you? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Pick me up, Gino. And we've only got the yellow crystal left. These crystals remind me of, like, Barman 64. Yeah, Earth Crystal. These are nice hard-hitting attacks, honestly, just from us. I kind of didn't expect the normal attacks to do that much damage, but... Star Egg, sure. Because I know that Mallow's normal attack is basically worthless. Who thinks their arms are long enough to slapbox? I mean, these Pink Star's arms are not, but that doesn't stop them. Water Blast. I feel like that shouldn't be that powerful of an attack, because it's just water. Then again, a tidal wave is just water, but it wasn't a tidal wave, it was a water splash, or whatever it was called. Yeah, we're done with these moves. This might be able to go down in history as one of the luckiest Culex fights of all time, because I didn't... It has only been about 10 minutes. I was expecting this to go on for another 5 or so. So yeah, this is actually... I'm a little bit speechless. I'm just gonna attack, attack, attack. I don't even feel like I need to do anything more than just normal attacks at this point. Because Culex doesn't have that many more HP, or that much more HP than the Earth Crystal does. Still about 800, but well, almost 900, but yeah. I really like this background, by the way. There's something kind of relaxing about it. I think I was going to say something about the design. Culex's design. Obviously, it's meant to look like a Final Fantasy boss design, and I think it's interesting that this boss fight is most likely based on Satan. Like the Dante's Inferno interpretation of Satan in the Ninth Circle of Hell, where he's halfway buried in the ice and he has these wings that are constantly refreezing the ice, so he's stuck there permanently. That was a very unceremonious poof at the end. Didn't die in a big explosion, didn't fade away and give us lots of coins, no, just... But yeah, we gotta have the Final Fantasy victory music. Gotta have that. I almost feel like that was too easy. I feel like that's weird. Calling the Culex fight too easy is not what I had on my bingo card today. Yeah, I feel like that... should I do that over? That felt wrong. Since it felt too cheap, I'm doing it again. And hopefully it'll feel a little bit more like a tight fight this time. And if I get a lot of freebies this time, then I'm just gonna call it fate. I don't think Mallow is boosted anymore. I don't even... Oh, yeah, of course Mallow's not boosted, because Gino is a mushroom right now. But, okay, there's a freebie. There's freebie number 1. Okay, there's freebie number 2. Okay, rock candy with Mallow, because Mallow's got the boost. Use the boost to get through. There's freebie number 3. That's a 3B. This feels less ridiculous than last time, though. Yeah, you're just shredding. Well, it's too bad this isn't Paper Mario, because having a shredder in that game would be way more effective. I don't think there's too much left. We're not going to lose this fight. Unless he pulls out big guns. Unless he literally pulls out a big gun, like Toad's bazooka. Yeah, there we go. Ah, your spirit is strong. Thank you, brave knight. I will treasure this memento of my journey here. Perhaps in another time, another game, we may have been mortal enemies. Let us part as comrades in arms. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we ever met in a different game. Take this. Treasure it as a keepsake of our fight. Quartz Charm. Farewell, champion knight. Now, whenever you equip the Quartz Charm, it doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it actually is doing something. I don't know if it's any better than things that I already have on the party members. Yeah, I will double check to see if it's actually any more useful than what we've got. Now, because that fight is surprisingly over, I now want to use part of this video to just buy some, I'm gonna go back to Moleville and buy some fireworks for the sake of the ending of the game. Depending on how many fireworks you buy, the fireworks displayed during the ending will be a little bit different. And while I'm doing that, I was looking through my hard drive and I found a text file with lyrics that I wrote for the Moleville song back when I first had thoughts to do a Let's Play of this game in 2011. So that's crazy to think about, and I decided to finish those lyrics and put the song right here, since there wasn't really a better place in the LP to put it until now, so enjoy. I am in a village of tents, there are many southern accents. Why should I pay 5 coins here for hotel rent? I could nap in Rosetown and not pay 1 cent. There were moles stuck inside the mines, trapped in dark, dirty, damp confines. But it's fine, I got to ride a mine cart. Holy moly, Moleville, let's buy fireworks. If we get some more, we'll fill the sky with sparks. Whoops, I don't have enough money left. Gonna go farm in the sunken ship. Pure waters run, a luxurious sun. If I scurry, I'll be done. With these rocket shells from Moleville's market, we'll return the starlight to the night and add a star of our own. And that's it. If you're going for the star fireworks display at the end, then what you want to do is buy 5 fireworks throughout the game. It doesn't matter whether you have them all in your inventory or not. In fact, I think you can only have one at a time. So, yeah, you'll know when you have enough whenever the mole says that you won't be disappointed by the fireworks. Heading back to the factory now, and the gate to the factory is open in the overworld now, so we don't have to go through Bowser's Keep again, actually. Back in the factory, where it is apparently very loud, wanted to point out that I bought a bunch of pick-me-ups from Toad, just to be safe. And to make room for one of the pick-me-ups, I sold the Sia, because I'm not going to be using it again. And if I do want to use it again, then I can just go back and buy another one. And, yeah, I also wanted to point out, even though this is not really that relevant, the top left corner of these boxes around the text, it's slightly more transparent than the rest of the box. And I'm not really sure why. I'm guessing that's just another graphical glitch in this game, because there's all sorts of graphical glitches. Here's another one that I noticed while I was standing here. The shadow under the save box is not directly under the save box. Looks weirdly misaligned. And then of course there's this seam here. There's lots of seams like this. It's okay though. I forgive Square. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. Which is also what Boomer said. Get new material. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Harumph, you'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke. Which is just a tank. But I guess it would be an invention in the context of the Mario universe, because I don't think there's been another game with a tank. Well, Mario Odyssey has tanks, but that was later, so... yeah. Factory Chief, I don't know what I'm looking at with this guy. I know that he's a recolor of the ninjas from earlier in the playthrough, but I still don't know what his deal is, what he looks like. And then the gun yoke, no idea why it's called the gun yoke. Because it doesn't look anything like an egg, and I'm guessing the molten steel inside of it is supposed to be the yolk? I don't know, but... yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this fight. The main thing that I have to say about it will come into play the next time it attacks. Yeah, here it is. That animation is kind of excellent. It looks nothing like the rest of the game. It looks like it was animated in MS Paint. Yeah, so... oh yeah, and I guess I can also point out the ridiculously, humongously thick chains on the left. They are the thickest chains that I've ever seen on anything. Nothing is breaking those chains. Yeah. So this boss fight is mostly, it has heavy hitting attacks, or hard hitting attacks. Heavy hitting? Heavy attacks? I don't know where my words were going with that sentence, but... yeah, this is why I got pick-me-ups. So I'm gonna launch into an unrelated escapade that happened yesterday, because it was pretty interesting. So yesterday, my dad came in, and he said, there's a hummingbird in the garage. So that has never happened. I didn't even know we had hummingbirds in the area, but turns out we do. And there was one stuck in the garage. And at first he thought that he got rid of it, like he got it to leave by opening the garage doors, and he said, yeah, it just flew out, but it turns out it didn't fly out. It was just kind of hovering above the garage doors while they were next to the ceiling. So eventually he closed them again because they weren't really helping. And he was out there for an hour and a half or so, just trying to get the bird to leave out the normal door that leads out into the driveway. And he texted me, and I came down and I helped. Because something that I learned that I had no idea about and he had no idea about was that apparently hummingbirds, they don't like to fly down. Like, they are practically incapable of descending. You know what, I'm actually going to use one of the red essences. That might be a good idea in this fight. I don't have to use all of them in the next fight. But, yeah, they just don't like to descend. So it kept flying around the ceiling and did not want to have anything to do with anything else below the ceiling. It would sometimes land, but it would not fly down. So what he tried to do was one of the things he tried was he put a box, like an opened box turned sideways next to the ceiling. Kind of like, Star Egg it is. Egg against yolk. Yeah, he tried that in case the hummingbird would fly into the box and he could quickly close it and take the box outside really quickly. That didn't work. I don't even know what all he tried, but he tried all sorts of things, and what we ended up finally doing was I got this giant umbrella, because he said that somebody used an umbrella to get a hummingbird out of their garage. I got a huge umbrella. I don't even know why it's so big, but we have one that's a canopy on a stick, and yeah, well, I kind of cocooned the hummingbird into the corner of the room above where the normal door is, and managed to kind of, you know, trap it there until he put a broom underneath the umbrella, and then the bird landed on the broom and he took it outside and it flew away. So, rescue operation successful. It was all covered in dust, too. I felt kind of bad for it, because of our dusty crap garage. That could be an interesting idea for a game, though, is a game where you play as a bird that only flies up. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. I see that. They're not really coming from anywhere else, I guess. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now, even though there definitely is. This isn't the point of no return. You can just turn back right now. Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Come on, let's get this show on the Star Road. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately disprove him by turning back. This is of no consequence. Yeah, so as soon as we jump on that green switch at the end of the hallway, we will be fighting Smithy. So, next time, we beat the game. For real this time.